back, and today we're going to be playing NBA 2K17 MyCareer. I'm actually with the Warriors, and right now we're picking 4 and 5.
Warriors take to the road. Welcome to the Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, and as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's up.
What the heck is this?
His teammates know firsthand what an impact he makes, David. Thank you.
Doris with the point of the year
now, where nicks and cuts and bruises, they all begin to accumulate. Depth is such an important thing for teams, isn't it?
I think it's hard to win in the NBA without some measure of depth. You think over 82 games, inevitably somebody's going to be nicked up to the point where playing effectively is going to be a problem. I don't think, Kevin, in this day and age, and Golden State's a perfect example how crucial depth is to winning.
And for a coaching staff to sell the fact that, hey, your chance is right around the corner.
And I think that's one thing that surprises me is how an NBA player could not play for maybe 2 months, but they keep themselves, because of their level of professionalism, they keep themselves always ready.
Isn't that amazing?
Amazing.
Wow. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Prez in at point guard. Pachulia is out there with Green, and it's Durant, and it's Young in at the 2. Morris a screen. It's stolen by Prez. Fires it up. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Prez has got 5 points so far.
And really can't fault the D there. Prez just torching them with better offense.
There you go.
It's stolen by Prez.
Oh.
Hits the front of the rim
How
and
can you miss that?
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
No question. If you don't take it, you actually go away from what the scheme is trying to create.
Outside Wall. There's a screen by Gorton. Wall passes to Beal. Just 5 to shoot. Morris dishes the Wall.
And you can see the impact Prez has on defense. His mere presence makes shooters nervous.
Warriors have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And last season, John Wall said he felt that he is a top 3 point guard in the NBA. While he certainly is up there, that is a pretty bold statement to make. So that being said, Doris, where do you feel he falls?
Well, you know, this is an interesting time in the NBA. Some call it the golden age of point guards. And most will agree he is a top 6 or 7 point guard and has some areas he can improve on. And with how his career arc is trending, I would say he's very close to being a top 3 point guard in the league, just not quite there yet.
Here's Prez. Young with the pass, and Prez with the finish. Nice play.
And you know Prez will finish that play. And more importantly, Young knows that Prez will finish that nice score from Orange Juice.
Puts it up for Young. And look at the alley-oop lay-in from Orange Juice. Great connection on that pass.
There wasn't any doubt that play would be finished by them. The great stuff from Prez and Young.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Wall. Tries to snap the cold streak. And that one, good.
Physical finish by Wall. And if you're defending, you've got to get your money's worth.
So for the Wizards, Mahinmi's checked in for Gortat. Andrew Nicholson comes in for Morris. And it's Thornton in for Bradley Beal. And one reason why Otto Porter saw a huge increase in his role is that, Doris, he was able to develop a three-point shot that had teams, giving him a lot of respect, and then they had to adjust to. He was always strong going to the rim, but now defenses had to follow him out to that three-point line.
Well, as you know, Kevin, having a consistent 3 is such a big deal now for perimeter players. Porter at 6'8" has a smooth release and no problem shooting over the arms of smaller defenders who might rotate to him. And he's developed a nice little pull-up shot. If teams ever overextend, he can just step back and knock down a 2.
Warriors leading by 5. And Young kicks to Prez. Young outside. Golden State State moving the ball around. Floats it up for Young. Nice finish on the sequence there. Prez getting the ball to Young.
And the two working in concert. Great play all around from Orange Juice.
So for the Wizards, their last game a win against the Utah Jazz.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Well, hard to dispute. They faced very little resistance. But still, you have to convert when given the opportunity, and they certainly did.
4 on the clock. Here's Wall. It's stolen by Prez. And it's the Warriors on the break. Young's running, and Young just drilling the three there. Nice look.
And that's the shot that's dropping for Young when he is playing with confidence.
Young with the steal. To the middle, Prez. And it's Prez on the follow. Prez has got 9.
Already seizing control of this game.
Two teams in very different modes right now. One playing with energy and passion at both ends, and the other wishing for a reset button on this game.
Porter kicks to Wall. Shot to stop the run, and it's off the back rim. No good.
You know, it's been hard for him to find the range this quarter, but I do like his aggressiveness.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Count it. He has 5.
Well, that's a big-time finisher around the rim. Wall makes it look easy.
Now here's Prez, covered by Wall.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me. This high-powered offense has been on display. They're having their way at that end of the court.
Good if it goes. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Warriors lead by 12. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
That orange juice.
And Kevin Durant always.
KD.
Year-by-year improvements.
Come back in with 1 minute. Okay, now let's get this orange juice back activated.
Morris comes in for Green.
First one
Porter's
to
checked in
call
for
for
Marcus Thornton.
this.
And John Wall subbed in for Trey Burke. Porter and Morris, the duo at forward. Wall and Beal, the incredible backcourt tandem.
Orange juice.
And it's
Oh.
Nicholson in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And you know, you look at the depth of the Warriors.
Gotta try to get that
Never mind
ankle
their
breaker
dominant
badge.
starting 5, Greg.
For
Their
sharpshooter,
reserves are as good
is
as
only
some
gonna stay at
starting
bronze.
units in the NBA.
And for some teams, that can cause problems where guys aren't playing as much as they feel they deserve. When you're playing for a team that's competing for a championship, though, players understand that some sacrifice is required.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the 76ers played some superb ball. He finished with 24 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. That performance is what we've come to expect during this great run of his. And we'll see if he can continue to stay high.
All right,
Surprised
David,
that
thank
glitch
you.
is
It
still
really
going
was
on.
a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another
Either there or
performance like
nobody
that
just
here
wanted to
tonight,
come.
it would be amazing.
Well, the way that last one went, the plays he made, it wouldn't have mattered who was checking him.
Beal, the pass to Nicholson, 11 feet away, and he hits the jump shot.
Woo, you talk about threading the eye of the needle. He has an uncanny feel for this game.
Prez dishes to Young. Durant kicks to Prez. On the wing, Green. Prez passes to Young. And there's Prez on the assist by Young. Young's got his 6th assist on the night. Nice release there from Prez to knock down the triple.
I love his form. I mean, it's so repeatable and clean in terms of the release. Just great stuff from Prez.
Poked away. And here's Wall outside. He's off on that one. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Warriors on top, up by 16. And now we'll send it over to Dave.
Gosh darn, don't you hate the goddamn
Keep it up, guys.
halftime show?
Get some good momentum.
Gosh.
Hey.
Welcome back to our nation's capital, everyone, with the Capitol building itself in our spotlight as we return to action here in Washington, D.C. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. We're seeing a tremendous game from Fred.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
The two E's, efficient and effective performance from him. Not needing a lot of looks to make a huge difference in the scoring column.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Fred, he's in at point guard. Durant is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Young, and it's Pachulia in at the 5, down low. And Doris, I know you shot a lot of free throws in your day, got to the line often. What goes into the mentality, an aggressive style, or even art form of getting to the line?
You know, I like the way that last part of that question was phrased, the art form, because that's exactly what it is. You know, one, as a guard, you can't have any fear in attacking the rim with bigger bodies around you. You can't be afraid of contact. And, in fact, there is an art form to sort of leaning in without committing an offensive foul. So there's a real touch and flair and confidence it takes to be a guard who gets to the free throw line consistently.
Durant kicks to Pachulia from the baseline. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Pachulia's got his first basket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to
Timeout.
a score. Just great ball movement.
Bring it in. Take a seat. I love the energy, fellas.
Pachulia. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Knocked loose. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Wizards ball. Morris against Durant. Morris dishes to Beal. Kept alive by Washington. Levens kicks to Durant. Rez passes to Levens. Now here's Prez. It'll count. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And we welcome you back. This group getting ready to come in for Washington. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Morris. Bradley Beal comes in for Kelly Oubre. Burke, he's checked in for Ennis. And John Wall subbed in for Satoransky. Thompson, he's checked in.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
That's a beautiful jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Now, here's Burke. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Wall. No good on that one. And Golden State will come the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
Yeah, he's reliable on defense. Doesn't allow a shooter any separation to get comfortable.
Doris, offense up around the NBA in the last couple of years. Do you feel that this is a good thing for the league?
I love it. I think the fans love it. You and I love it. The pace is faster. The shooting is better. The excitement level is through the roof. This NBA, what do they say? It's fantastic.
It is, but defense wins championships. Are you still sticking with that as a mantra?
No question.
Yeah.
Championships have been defined on the defensive end.
Wizards making a switch here. Thornton's checked in.
How quick is that release? And it's 3 on the board. Beal doing what he does best.
Perez kicks to Thompson. Over to the wing. Beal on the double team. Beal with the steal. Now here's Burke. Defense right on him. And there's Beal. That's good on the assist by Burke. 15 points for Beal.
You know, that's a great play. Some confidence that time. He found a nice gap in the defense. Didn't hesitate. Let it fly.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
I'm not sure anything will slow him down at this point. That's how confident he looks shooting from long range.
Green dishes to Beal. And Burke has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. That's tipped. Fires from the wing. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. For the Wizards, Andrew Nicholson, he's checked in for Gortat. And it's Ennis in for Beal. Then for the Warriors, Pachulia comes in for Anderson Varejao. And it's Iguodala in for Thompson. Perez. Rebound by the Wizards.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys will push their win column up to 55.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way.
Just got
set
that
the tone.
corner
And when you look back at this
specialist.
one, what an amazing performance this was for Perez.
You know, I think the thing I appreciated the most was the myriad of ways he scored.
Yeah,
They counted on his
buckets.
production, and he lifted them. Anytime they needed a bucket, he delivered.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight, but we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
And on the road, they knew they might have to work a little harder. You could see it coming, even in warm-ups, that they would be giving maximum effort.
And that one's good. Burke.
Yeah, gutsy.
Waste
shot
of
to come
time, waste
right
of
back
time,
at
waste
it
of time.
with the
Walk,
three of his own.
walk.
Boy, you love the back and forth at each other. Exciting action from distance.
And here is Perez. And the miss. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldrich, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
There he is.
Yo, Prez, any of the guys in the studio want to talk to you.
All right, let's get it.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thanks, Kevin. Now we have the Prez.
Prez.
Hey, it's Kenny here, man. You picked up a lot of assists there tonight. Now, what were you seeing out there that made the defense so ineffective?
Well, what were you seeing from the defense to assist effectively? I saw things to exploit.
Man, I saw all sorts of things to exploit out there. It's basically like every defense is a different test, but I got the answer.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
And that'll
Or
do it
that.
for
Well, this is already 20 minutes long, so I guess I'm gonna end this video here. So please like and subscribe and comment down below what other games you want to record on. And I'll see all you gamers later.